Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mindset with Shipra. So, I want to ask you a very simple thing. And if everyone in the family of yours calls you the strong one, तुम तो बहुत बहादुर हो, तुम तो बहुत स्ट्रांग हो, और कोई भी आप पे प्रॉब्लम आती है तो आपको हमेशा बोला जाता है, अरे शी इज अ सुपर स्ट्रांग पर्सन, शी इज अ सुपर स्ट्रांग वुमन, और ही इज अ सुपर स्ट्रांग मैन. I want to ask you a very uncomfortable question before we begin this today's episode or series, whatever you want to call it. Who takes care of you when you are tired of being strong? Who takes care of you? Take a pause and then answer. Do not answer in rush. Take a pause. In fact, if you want to pause this video, answer this question. Who takes care of you when you get tired of being strong? Because I have noticed something, and this is my story also, because I have also been and brought up, and situations have made me in a place where I have heard this language and this lines a lot. Be strong, मजबूत रहना चाहिए, किसी के आगे नहीं झुकना चाहिए. But I've noticed something, that people who are always called strong, they are often the people who are least comfortable asking for help. And yes, this is my story. I was once upon a time never used to ask for help because I was supposed to be strong, because strong people don't ask for help. This is the conditioning that we have. They are the ones who everyone calls when there's a problem. हर चीज का solution होता है इन लोगों के पास. They can handle crisis, they can handle family, they can handle work, they can handle emergencies, they can do multiple tasks. They are also called as very high energetic people, where they feel that I can do lot of things. उससे काम करा लो यार, बड़ा फटाफट काम करती है, बड़ी स्ट्रांग है या बड़ा स्ट्रांग है, उससे फटाफट चीजें करा लो, सारी चीजें हो जाएंगी. They are there. Somebody needs money, somebody needs help, somebody needs a solution, somebody needs a decision. These are the people who are always standing straight. These are the people who will always be ready to help. They are just there. And eventually, everyone starts believing she can handle or he can handle. But nobody asks, does she want to handle it? And sometimes she doesn't even know how to answer the questions anymore. उनको पता ही नहीं है. What is the deeper art behind this? Because some people didn't choose to become strong. They were labeled. उनको सिर्फ शुरू से बोल दिया जाता है, मजबूत बनो, स्ट्रांग बनो, ये दुनिया बहुत बुरी है, लोग ऐसे होते हैं, वो ऐसा होता है, तुम्हें मजबूत बनना पड़ेगा, तुम ऐसे कैसे रो सकती हो, रोने वालों को पता नहीं क्या क्या कर देते हैं. So I have heard thousands of stories from different people, and myself also have learned and heard a lot of things. So when जब हमारे बच्चे के subconscious mind में बहुत सारी चीजें चली जाती है, they learned that being strong was safer. Maybe you also learned at a very early age, don't cry, figure it out yourself, खुद से पता करो, हम हमेशा हेल्प नहीं करेंगे, हम मर गए तो तुम्हारा क्या होगा, don't depend on people, don't be a burden, other people have bigger problems, तुम तो सिर्फ अपनी प्रॉब्लम में लगे रहते हो, दुनिया में देखो जाके कितनी बड़ी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स है. You have to be responsible, so you become incredibly capable. So listening to these things, you actually develop as a very much capable individual, and everybody praised you for it. You're so mature. You're so responsible. I don't know what to do without you. And all these words feel so good when we are growing up. That, wow, I'm becoming that good girl or I'm becoming that good boy. But somewhere underneath them, there is another belief. And what is that belief? If I stop being useful, will people still love me? Now just take a pause. If I stop helping people suddenly, I'm not saying don't help people, but see, why are you helping people? Yeah. Useful can be help. Useful can be always handling the situations, always at a high energy state कि मैं सब कर लूंगी, मेरा घर एकदम ऑर्गेनाइज कर लूंगी, मैं बीमार हूं फिर भी मैं चार चीजें हैंडल कर लूंगी. If I don't do that, will people still love me? Now take a pause. And that's where things really get interesting. Ask yourself. So there are certain questions which I'll give you now. If you want, you can write it, note it down, and maybe post session you can think and reflect it. Why does receiving help make me uncomfortable? Receiving help, receiving a compliment. If someone says, "Oh, you're looking good," Oh, thank you. You're also looking very good. I don't have a receiving capacity then. My receiving capacity is nil. I may feel नहीं 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 मैं तो रिसीव करती हूँ, आप नहीं करते हो रिसीव. कोई भी आपको पैसा देता है, आपको जल्दी रहती है तुरंत उनको लौटाने की. That means आप receiving end पे हो ही नहीं. And universe will not only give you, and then people keep asking for money, and then they say, I am always receiving. You have to receive everything. You have to receive compliments without giving it back. It's okay to take help. It's okay if somebody is doing something extra for you. Not every human is bad, right? So these are some examples. So I want you to find out and answer, why does receiving makes me uncomfortable? The second question is, why do I feel guilty when I need something? जब भी मुझे कोई चीज मेरे लिए चाहिए होती है, like for specifically for me, do I compromise or do I go in guilt? The third is, what do I say, or why do I say I'm fine when I'm absolutely not fine? मैं ठीक हूँ, मैं कर लूंगी, या मैं कर लूंगा. I will not stop. I'm workaholic. I'm working 24/7. I'm fine. I will be able to do it. Like a race. We are in a race and we have to run somewhere. मेरे पैर टूट रहे हैं, मेरे हाथ टूट रहे हैं, मेरी गर्दन टूट रही है, but I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. No one can beat me. I'm so super strong. डिल्यूजन में जी रहे हो आप. सबसे बड़ी बात है, आप डिल्यूजन में जी रहे हो. Find out the answer for this. Next question. Why do I take care of everyone else before I even check in? What do I need? And this needs include everything: your materialistic needs, your spiritual needs, your physical needs, and your mental needs. Because I have seen a lot of people coming in my program thinking that therapy, healing, coaching is a very expensive program. But if I ask them, if it was for your child, if your child wanted to enroll for a program that will help that child to grow, and it is somewhere in lakhs, the mother would be happy or the father would be happy to accumulate wealth from anywhere on this planet. वो कहीं से भी पैसा निकाल के लाएंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि वो मेरे बच्चे के लिए अच्छे के लिए है. बट जैसे ही बात आती है मेरे लिए, I have seen people not doing it for themselves. And that is the biggest self abandonment you do to your own self. I'm not saying overspend, but if something is your need, if I am saying that go and enroll yourself or do this program or the healing program or the coaching sessions or anything related to your fitness or a good diet or a good food, I've seen a lot of people compromising, especially women. So check. Next question is, why does resting make me feel guilty? अगर मैं किसी दिन दोपहर को ज्यादा सो गई, या मैंने दिन में काम कर लिया, या मेरा संडे मैंने सोचा था इस बार तो मुझे वीकेंड पे पूरे घर की सफाई करनी, लेकिन उस दिन आई वाज टू टायर्ड, आई डिडंट डू एनीथिंग. डू यू गो इन गिल्ट? And perhaps the biggest question out of all these, who am I when I'm not taking care of someone? This is the biggest question. Who am I when I'm not taking care of someone? See that version of you when you're not taking care of someone. Do you try to be strong? Do you try to be in that race? Or you're just a very calm, relaxed, not doing the world, not doing anything, something like that? What do you think? Sometimes these patterns, so what are these? These are patterns. These patterns didn't begin with what you are today. आज जो आप बड़े हो गए हो, ये patterns अभी नहीं बने. They began much younger. When जब आप बहुत छोटे थे, तब आपके ये patterns बन गए थे. And what did you learn? I have to handle this myself. And that little version of you, the little baby inside you, may still be running the show. That's why telling yourself that just ask for help doesn't always work. Because intellectually, you can ask, but emotionally, receiving may not feel safe. Because some people say, no, I ask help from my friends. But are you really receiving what they are saying? Or are you sharing limited information with limited people? Are you really seeking help? Like, I see people going for help. They think when I'm in depression, then only I need help. No, my dear. आपको तब help नहीं लेनी है. Even I take help. I, being a coach, also has coaches. This I tell it to every client of mine because I also need help. आई एम नॉट सम भगवान, गुरु और महात्मा। मेरी भी लाइफ डिप होती है, मेरी भी लाइफ ऊपर जाती है, और जब मेरी लाइफ डिप होती है मुझे भी एक हैंड होल्डिंग चाहिए जो कि मुझसे डिटैच्ड है। आपके फ्रेंड्स, आपकी फैमिली, आपके रिलेटिव्स आपसे अटैच्ड होते हैं, और अगर वो आपसे अटैच्ड हैं तो वो आपको हमेशा अटैच्ड एडवाइस देंगे, अटैच्ड हेल्प देंगे, क्योंकि उनका आपसे अटैचमेंट है और वो अपनी लाइफ के एक्सपीरियंस से देंगे। Always ask for help from a detached person. And you need to trust the process. The world is evolving. It is time when people are actually seeking help. And healing doesn't mean becoming weak. A lot of people say, "Nee, nee, nee, hum too strong nahi rahenge." No, it doesn't mean that you're becoming weak. It doesn't mean that you're becoming dependent on other people. It doesn't mean suddenly you are expecting everyone else to take the responsibility of your life. It simply means learning that you don't have to carry everything alone. It is just learning that. और वो सिर्फ ये वीडियो देखने से नहीं आएगा guys. This video may make you feel good about you, but I don't have to carry everything myself. Transformation होने में बहुत टाइम लगता है. You can be capable and still receive. You can be independent and still need people. You can be strong and still cry. I repeat, this is very important. You can be strong and still cry. You can take care of others without abandoning yourself. But how do you do that? And I would make this your strong punchline. You don't need to become the less strong. Okay, you don't. You need to stop believing that being strong means never needing to be helped. You have to stop believing कि strong बनने का ये मतलब नहीं है कि मेरे को मदद की कभी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. I'm Shipra and I'm into the coaching work. We don't just work on the problem that you are experiencing today. We look at the pattern underneath it. So you can stop surviving your life and start consciously creating it. If this felt that I was talking to directly to you, or maybe some part of you, maybe it's time to ask yourself, how long do I want to keep this being strong inside me at the cost of myself? Because, my dear, you're actually suffering. Because this being strong, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, मैं बन चुकी हूँ, मैं हो चुकी हूँ, ऐसा नहीं मैं अब strong नहीं हूँ, but वो जो burden है ना, being strong, being strong, being strong, it is too heavy. It is too heavy. The last question would be, am I ready for this? People who will relate naturally with me, people who will understand this, will actually come to know what am I talking about. So strong बनना और strong होना और artificially strong होना, ये तीनों अलग चीजें हैं. मैं बहुत strong हूँ, मैं रोता नहीं हूँ, मैं रोती नहीं हूँ, अरे मैंने हर चीज handle की है, हमने ऐसे ही बाल सफेद नहीं किए हैं. Fantastic, amazing. But are you tired from within? And it's okay to ask for help. Well, thank you for watching today's episode. There are a lot of informative videos that we will be making, that we will be uploading. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And be strong, but stop being strong because it is really heavy. If you resonated with me and if you want to connect, comment strong in the comment section and we shall get in touch with you very soon. Thank you.